About 2 months ago, I had this idea of giving raw materials from my creative process to other creatives out there to see what they would come up with, and that was what brought about the creation of Reed's Epic Video Contest. Now, the deadline reached, and I had a lot of submissions, about three of them, and I couldn't make a submission video because I was kind of out of town. And now, here's the submission video. If after this video you feel like you also want to try your hands on the raw materials, I'll be leaving a link in the description so you can go check them out. Now, as I said in the previous video, I'm going to be judging based on three main criteria, and these are the scores that are going to be allocated to each criteria. So without any further ado, let's get to reacting the submissions and giving the scores. This is nice. This is very nice. It has an overall nice concept and all. I think I'd have to watch it twice before I can judge. So there's actually some sort of a switch of songs in here, which I think how am I going to say, it wasn't really done well. There's this tool in Premiere 2022 which is called the remix tool, which you can use to lengthen or shorten the duration of a song. So I think if he had used that and stuck to one song, it would have been better. But yeah, he added a creative touch to it. So now, oh no, this didn't really end well. The start is good because he started with Oraimo Smart Accessories Present, and then the end just went like there was no black background or nothing, like to just show that this is the end of the video. I think yeah, no. This is nice. Like I kind of have a few corrections which I'm going to be pointing out, and that's the start. Once it starts here, Oraimo Present. The font choice isn't really that appealing, and with the logo too, if he had made it white, that would have been better, because, or if he had made the text green, then that would have made everything. But okay, looking at green on a light sleek background, that's also really appealing. And the light sleek background, well, he used it, but I'm not sure he used it in the right way possible, because it shouldn't really serve as a background. It's to serve as some sort of an overlay, if I'm making sense. Okay. Now, this is nice because it's a revealing shot. You see, usually with most products commercials, you need to show simple B-rolls of the product or let people actually know this is what I am going to see before. And I like how he started it. He started with it, and then it just goes completely straight into the reveal. But then I've noticed one thing. There was no color grading done on this. I intentionally decided to give a completely raw thing, like straight out of Cinema 4D, and he didn't color grade it. I think he's bringing in some text which they do not catch the viewer's eye, because I just realized that there was text down there and the cuts are too many. But well, he was cutting them according to the beat, so it's all part of his creative input. And then we have sleek design, which is blending in with the background, and it's not really noticeable. If it was white or black, it would have been better. Dynamic color range, and then it's flashing white and black. No. It would have been better if it's just one color, black, and not really that distracting. And I can see he was editing in 60 FPS because everything looks too crisp. Now, this is what we call text. When you look at this in-ear design, now you can see that the background and the text itself, they have contrasting colors. So nobody needs to show you that there's a text here. You can see it yourself. And then it ends it. This is one of like the simplest edits that I've come across. This is just placing all the pictures, all the videos in the timeline and just cutting them. I'm not even sure. Okay, this was not really even cut according to the beat. Okay, this is according to the beat. Then the rest, it just goes off beat. This really didn't really have any technical issues with it. All I had was there was no creative input in it. The only thing I saw which was really captivating was the intro, which said what has the best sound quality and last for hours, and how he made the intro come in. But then the rest was just stacking videos on top of each other and then just placing music there, and then it just worked for him or something. And again, he didn't color grade the thing, or he didn't color correct the thing. There's really nothing I have to correct here. It's just the whole point of it being I'd call it a lazy edit. I pretty much have no critics about this. This is a nice edit, I understand, but then it lacks a lot of creative input. The originality is there because it has a completely different idea, even though it started with how I made mine, and that's because every product animation needs to start with that. But then there's a lot of originality there, and just that the creative input isn't there at all. It's there, but it wasn't really emphasized that much. So that's it for Chris. Wow, okay, so this is actually one of the most creative edits that I've seen. He made use of a lot of the assets that I give. He even made his own text effects. Introducing. I still can't get my head over this edit. This edit is very crazy. It starts with introducing. It comes with amazing features. And then his text effects are very, very professional. Look at this. I'd be convinced that they were motion graphic templates, but he can create them too. They are very professional. It's too much. The transitions are too much. Okay, even though the transitions are there, but then he kind of diversifies it. He uses this transition and then he cuts to this transition. He doesn't use that one transition for the whole video. This chromatic aberration effect is very, very nice, but I'm not really sure where it's necessary in an edit like this, because this is like a formal product edit. Like chromatic aberration is for them cool, glitchy edits and all, but it's cool. And then he made some colorish effect somewhere here. Nice. And the cuts are very, very according to the beats. That makes the edits more exhilarating to watch. Now this transition has actually caught my eye. It's crazy. It moves from this, then it dissolves into Oraimo. This is epic. Then it comes in. Now here, I think he copied the whole text effect thing from me. And your font choice, it's nice, but the blending is all not good. Up to 4 hours is in a different font, and battery power is also in a different font. I'd recommend that you use font families. Yeah, these text effects are nice. And again, he hasn't color graded. None of them color graded or did any color correction. Colors just look too pale. So they're losing marks for that. And this was also copied, not really copied, but it was inspired by mine. And this transition goes then Oraimo. Well, the ending too was kind of my idea. So I don't know whether he got, okay, definitely he got inspired by mine, because he took a lot of ideas from mine and then he turned it into his. He excels in pretty much all of the aspects that I'm going to be judging, the criteria I'll be judging in this contest, or this competition, or it's not competition, it's some sort of contest. But then the originality is what is lacking, just some few points. But overall, this is one of the best edits I've seen.
That's pretty much it. I would like to say a big thank you to those who participated, and for those who couldn't and wanted to, I would still be leaving links in the description to the raw material so you can go check it out. And that's pretty much it for today's video. If you like this video, kindly leave a like and a comment, and if you enjoy my overall content, kindly feel very free to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. With all that in place, I guess I'll see you in the next video, I think.